probably doing footwork wrong, here's how you fix it. Number one, we're gonna find neutral pelvis. So the best way to do this, I'm gonna get Bree just to go into a tuck, fully flatten the back onto the mat. Rock the pelvis away, find an arch. Come to a neutral position right in between those two. So it shouldn't feel tucked, it shouldn't feel arched, it should feel quite natural. For some people, that is going to be a little bit of space underneath the lower back. For other people, you won't have the space. My favorite way to check this is to make a little triangle with your hands on your pelvis. So the palm goes right on your hip bones, your fingers go towards your pubic bone. Now if you take a look at that, that should be totally parallel to the ground. If the fingers are a little bit high, that means you're in a pelvic tuck, and if the fingers are a little low, you might be in an extension. It should feel natural, you should feel long. The next cue is going to be dragging in. So with the footwork, I've got Brie on all the springs. She's going to press all the way out, stand nice and tall. Now, she's already done the work. That's where the springs are. The cheat would be for her just to completely relax her legs and just close the carriage really quickly. Yes, instead we want her to drag. So you press all the way out, stand tall, and then try and activate the backs of your legs, resist it in and try and drag the carriage in. Now, let's say you never feel the dragging. The way I would fix this, I would go only one yellow spring. Now, Brie, be super careful because it is really light. Slow press out, don't fly away. And now try and use your hamstrings to slowly drag the carriage back in. Try a few rounds like that and you'll start to feel the backs of the legs engaging. Once you've got it on the lighter springs, we can then reload her up. It means it's that mind-body connection that really gets her into the back of the legs as well as the quads. So you're pressing out with power using the quads and glutes, and then you're dragging back in using the hamstrings. Number 3, my next tip is to not be afraid to go heavy. So a lot of people will do their footwork on quite a light spring. So I'm going to put Brie on 2 reds and 1 blue. When you go nice and light, start to press all the way out for me. This is more about alignment and control. The lightness allows you to feel that sensation in the backs of the hamstrings. It also allows you to make this a little more of a core exercise. So you're pressing all the way out, you're tightening your core, you're focusing on your breath. But as you advance, it's not a bad thing to start to add a bit more weight. As you add more weight, you'll get more power, more pressure, and you'll start to build that strength. And then slow drag it in. Perfect. The lighter weight is what's going to allow us to build the technique. The heavier weight is what's going to build the strength. With a lot of my clients, I will also use that second level of spring and bring a few of the springs up onto that higher level. Try that. So it's a little bit heavier. Yes, and dragging back in. Now, if you start to feel it in the shoulders, the neck, or you start to feel shortened in the spine, that's when we need to go